Hello, boys and girls. I hope you've brushed your teeth, you've washed your face, and you're ready for your story. Well, tonight's story is going to be called Return to Candytopia. And, well, yeah, I think we should get on with the story now. So, from their last adventure in Candytopia, Andrex and Little Ted had been rebuilding their boat. They had decided to call it the Floating Dog for some weird reason, and they had fitted it with lots of extra thrusters so it goes faster, a more aerodynamic body, and a built-in music system. Yes, I don't know why they built a built-in music system. Maybe it's because they wanted some comfort. And they had also added a harpoon, 2 fishing rods for each of them, a box of baits, and some pickaxes. Why pickaxes? Said little Ted. So when the toffee bear dies, which we'll do with our drills, then we can use the pickaxes to break off the toffee and set sail for home with the toffee when we've got enough and explored Candytopia. Oh, said little Ted. And so they discussed the plan. Tomorrow they would go out into the vast open waters. And they had fitted the boat with the stuff that I said earlier, so they should be more prepared. And also they fitted it with an emergency escape pod. So, if the ship was sinking, they just hurry down to the escape pod, climb in, and they can get out easily. So, with a vroom from the thrusters, a splash from the waves, and a la-di-da-di-da from the built-in music system, they were off, sailing on the car motion to try and find Candytopia again. Now, they searched for a long time, and a few hours later, they were completely lost. They did not know which way to go, north or south, east or west, up or down, or left or right. They just knew that they were lost, until they found a pink glimmer in the horizon. And as they sailed closer, they found out that this was Candytopia. And they were going so fast that they almost rammed into the island. Andrex swerved it so that it would go along the bank of the island and drove it quietly into a nearby harbour. Then they grabbed their pickaxes and drills, and they also grabbed their telescope and their beacon. Wait a minute, said Andrex. Are we meant to put the beacon in the boat so then even if we get lost we can see where it is? Oh, yeah, said Andrex. No, I mean Little Ted. Sorry about that. And so they went off to look for a toffee bear. Soon they came to a lollipop. Now, this was not the small lollipop that you would usually eat, but a huge lollipop, the size of a tree lollipop. it was massive. And it was quite near a cave. And this cave was made out of not toffee, but fudge. Yes, fudge. But then Andrex screamed, "Toffee!" And he had a good reason to do it as well. A toffee bear, like the one they had seen and been chased by when they first came to Candytopia, was running towards them, growling. Little Ted quickly raised his pickaxe and struck it down on the bear's head. It didn't do anything. It just knocked Little Ted over and started squashing him. Then it was Andrex's turn. He activated the drill and plunged it into the bear's nose. Toffee went flying everywhere. And when they had gathered up the toffee in their rucksacks, they set off to find more toffee bears and maybe some other things. Next, they saw a caramel river. So they took their flasks and scooped up some of the hot caramel that was flowing. Next, after the caramel river, and they crossed it using a chocolate boat, they found a sweet squirrel. Yes, a squirrel made of sweets, literally. So they killed it and put that in the rucksack as well. Now at this time, it was starting to get dark. So they got some wood and they made camp next to the Caramel River. But they did not know that something was lurking in the shadows. Okay, boys and girls, that was part 1 of the story. I hope you liked it. Thanks for listening, and I shall see you in the next story. Good night, and dream of Candytopia.